Okay, well, welcome back to our container house project. So ultimately, we have a 40-foot container and a 20-foot container. The 40-foot will sit on top of these columns and will span between the columns. The columns are 30 feet apart, so we'll have 10-foot overhang on the front. And as soon as the 40 gets set, the 20 will sit on top of the 40. So on the back half of the 40, the front half of the 40 up on top, there's a floating deck up on top, which is 8 by 20, and then a deck cantilevered off the front of the 40 as well. Since you'll be 7 feet up off the ground, you need some place to stand and open the doors when it's finished, and you want some place to put a barbecue and a table and things like that. But let's talk about the fabrication. Actually, let's talk about getting these things up here. So we have about 5 switchbacks coming up Warren Gulch Road. Getting a trailer up with this 40-foot on was not going to be an option because you couldn't make the switchbacks. So we rented a 25-foot long Hertz or Enterprise stake bed, took the stakes off, strapped this to the back of that stake bed, had 15 feet of overhang off the back, and that's the way we drove up the switchbacks. A lot more maneuverability, and it made it around the switchbacks with no problem. So let's talk about the windows and how we did the windows. So I wanted a really robust looking window. So we cut holes in the side of the container using a 4-inch angle grinder and a cutoff wheel. And then we used 2-inch by 3-inch angle iron. So as you can see, there's the 3-inch lip hanging out here, and the 2-inch flange is on the inside. Once we had the angle iron in place, which made this nice frame on the exterior, on the inside of the 2 by 3-inch angle iron frame, I put 1.5 by 1.5 square tubing all the way around that the window mounts to. And then the window is just silicone in place. So you have the 3-inch flange here, the 1.5 tubing, and then a bead of silicone caulk right there. We've got 3 windows down this side. The back half is a bedroom. The middle window is the kitchen window. And then this is our living room window. Let's go inside and take a look at what the windows look like on the inside. So the windows are sticking out quite a bit on the inside, but only 3 inches. So a 3.5-inch stud will butt right up to it. And then you won't have much of a window sill on the inside, but I really wanted the windows recessed more interior. So there wasn't much exposure to the window itself on the exterior. So this is our bathroom window. I wanted it a little bit higher so you couldn't see only a person's head if they were in the bathroom and didn't have anything on. And then this is our back bedroom window. We bought a container with double doors. So in the back half, there'll be huge windows in the back, but we'll close the doors when we leave the property. So the only thing exposed will be the windows on the exterior. But it'll all be off the ground, and hopefully we won't have any bear issues with bears trying to break the windows. Or people, for that matter. Let's go back and take a look at the deck itself. So the deck, the floating deck off the front, this is only supported by those 45-inch or 45-degree cantilever supports on the side. I bought this C-channel off of Marketplace. This is a 10-inch C-channel, all welded together using a wire welder at 220 volt. It's mounted or welded to the container here under the front corner casting. Welded there with that 45-degree stanchion holding it up, welded to the side of the container. The C channel right down the middle, supporting the grating right in the middle of the container or the deck, so you don't get any flex. Then off to the side, a 36-inch wide platform that will be the takeoff for the stairs. Then the stairs up to the upper deck. You see the 45-degree support on this side goes all the way up the side of the container, which will be the inside stair stringer. And there'll be a platform up there as well when I'm finished. And then you can see the floating deck up on top. The floating deck is only 20 feet long because the front of the container will be not covered, but the back of the container, the 40-foot, will have the 20-foot up on top, which will be the master bedroom and the cistern and mechanical room. But that's the overall plan for the containers. I haven't cut the holes for the windows in the 20-foot yet. I'll do that in a few weeks, and then we'll start stacking these things. Thanks for looking at our container project. Hopefully you got some good ideas, especially from the window fabrication. I really like the way the windows look. The frames really look robust on the outside, provide nice cover for the window. I'll probably go up on top and put like a little drip edge up on top made out of angle iron, so the water off the roof, there's a drip right on top of the angle iron for the window, but that'll come right before I paint.